comes at 37 years old to the New World, and already has a critique of not just good and bad kings, but of monarchy as a whole. So he's talking about a structural, systemic analysis that most of the Americans at the time had not moved toward. That in 1776, there were over 400 pamphlets published. The one pamphlet we still read, Common Sense. So there's a number of voices being lifted. But here this 37-year-old who arrives lays bare this critique of the structure of power. But keep in mind who he was. His father was a Quaker. He inherited a fundamental solidarity with the downtrodden, with those who were excluded. That he was willing always to cut radically against the grain, and his conception of himself at 37 was he was going to die, or he was going to be willing to die, ensuring that he would act honorably, think critically, that he would be willing to sacrifice his popularity for truth and justice, and would always fuse with other folk on the ground in grassroots movements. And so even as he lays bare this critique of structure of power, he has a conception of himself that is Quaker-like. I mean, he was not an atheist, he was a deist. He hated organized religion. He hated dogma, especially religious dogma, but also ideological dogma, and viewed himself as first and foremost a member of those /known called everyday people.